So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The way. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Nico Williams has been emerging and a very good player to watch as he's growing his game, Peter. I've been hugely impressed with his confidence, with his energy, with his dynamism, with his spirit, with his willingness and enthusiasm. And all those qualities are the perfect mix in him going on to have a great career.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Gordon going face-to-face with his great rival.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And smartly reclaimed. And here's Alvarez. Gordon.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And he's picked it up out wide. He is just caressing the ball. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Ibrahimovic is herring after that one. He's on it, can he get away? The ball looks a good one.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's really well manoeuvred. Pirlo. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. A few interesting flurries forward, but so far they haven't amounted to much. Nuno Mendes aims beyond the defence.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Gordon. Pirlo. Looking for options for movement. And he's on his way! Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Oh, this looks sharp. Nico Williams. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gordon. No, it's not getting there. Pirlo. That'll be a throw-in. And here's Alvarez. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Pelé. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And here's Alvarez. Lovely bit of skill. Half an hour played now. And this is no chance! That was a matter of inches.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Now it's Alvarez. Now it's Pelé. Nico Williams. Gordon. And that is a little undercooked. And here's Gordon. Thinks about the shot. Kvaratskhelia unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Cannavaro. That could spell trouble. He's got away. There's the shot! And it's come back out to him. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
In with the challenge. Nico Williams charging forward, the ball at his feet.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Pelé! Superb goal!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
And that is fabulous! A true beauty of a goal!
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Substitution in progress.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Lyon really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked at a step too slow on everything.
And it's Pirlo. And here's Roberto Carlos. Nicked it back promptly. Lyon come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nuno Mendes. And here's Yamal. He is through here. Across a mighty effort. Another header, but again the same outcome.
Yeah, nothing overly wrong with the way the ball's been played in. They just need to make it count.
Manchester United choosing to make the first change.
Alvarez. Number 11, Del Piero. Number 10,
Cuts out the supply.
Fernandez.
Chouameni.
Coming on the field, number 30,
That's a
Sheshko.
decent ball.
Number 21, Karl-Heinz
Oh, he's
Rummenigge.
enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Chouameni kept his eye on it, and he's there. Yamal is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Substitution for Manchester United.
This is their second corner of the game.
19, Pele. Coming on to replace him is number 20, George Best.
Punched away. Yamal. Oh, that's fabulous. And he gets big. Oh, taken with style. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Yeah, it all came from...
Just the goalkeeper to beat. That's brave goalkeeping, really decisive.
That's just very composed. He held his position really well, and he made him make the first move. He was always in control.
Ibrahimovic showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Great defending, strong and determined. Best, a player who needs no introduction. Gets into some space. Chance! Just off target. Thuram cuts it out.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 3, Pirlo. Coming on the field is number 5, Bellingham.
And it's Bellingham. And he passes it long. Lyon still have the cards to affect this game. Yamal. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Yamal. Thuram produces the perfect tackle there. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Can he get it through? Somewhat off target. Looking to play him in.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should.
Oh, what a climb! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Rummenigge, he can run onto that. Little doubt, that is a foul. And that's going to be a booking. He's tried one! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Mateos. Oh, smash! It's hit the upright. And he's there to get it away. And it's Bellingham. Look at the space here. Shifted into the flank. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. Oh, he's been caught napping. Best place it in. Ferdinand attempts a clearance. Bellingham. Now, can they get him away? Oh, it's played into the area.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And it's Wan-Bissaka. Yamal. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And he's there to make the challenge.
Added minutes
Bit
has
of an
been
appeal,
indicated.
but nothing doing. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Pirlo. Ibrahimovic. Yamal. Cross flung in. He's got tall. And oh, he's got that completely wrong. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge, and he's had it nicked away. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And he's gone looking for safety. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Lyon.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. And that gets things running. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. He's got away. Played in deep. It's run loose. And one more try. Oh, he's been shot at goal. It's in.
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Ibrahimovic really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity.
He's having a shot! In for the pieces! Platini. And that should get the job done. Pull it.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, well measured. Now there's a fight. Dembele! He scored! And they're at it again in double quick time. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that could be danger here.
Lyon really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Pull it. That's a throw. In by Hullet. And he's taking no chances there. That's a sharp pass. Pirlo can see things others simply cannot. Has a shot! Ibrahimovic! It could only be him! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! You just know there is no stopping that.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
substitution.
Lyon choosing to make the first change. A case now of complete control.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Played out to the right. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Up he goes! He scores! They're back within reach! Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So is this the start of a comeback? Great vision. Lyon making some potentially decisive changes. They weren't waiting around. That's tidy. And he lines up a... Oh, what a goal! A really thumping header. Absolutely crashes it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Lyon get themselves back into contention.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Manchester United have got it back and they'll have another go. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's really well cleared. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Pirlo. Little pass back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Nicely shaped ball. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Roberto Carlos. And it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Platini. Ibrahimovic. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That was good alertness. And now the breakaway.
Added time.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Nuno Mendes. Can he get onto this? And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's managed to get free. Hit into the middle. Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 6, Ibrahimovic. Number 14, Platini.
Here we go again then.
Coming on the field.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, it's Dembele. Aims beyond the defence. Deep cross. He rises! And it's in! And he is just ripping it up! What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
That's terrific aggression, the way he attacked the ball.
And that means just one thing. Match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, This isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Roberto Carlos is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cruyff. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Bale is going to be disappointed with that.
Nuno Mendes.
Nicely aimed pass. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ferdinand.
The attendance for this
looking
match
to
is
counter.
72,306.
Roberto Carlos being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't...
Terrific header! And he's gone looking for safety. Searching pass he's played there. Bale. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Saliba. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He's cut it out. And he's quick to snatch it back. Ferdinand. And it's Mendes. Swung over. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, that's delightful. Decent chance! That is decidedly lacking.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Manchester
Number
United
11,
can make their change now with a break in play.
Number 22,
So a couple of front-footed alterations here, a pair of
Coming on the
forwards
field.
entering the field.
Number
It's a bold move. The manager's made his intentions pretty clear. He's going for this.
Messi.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Now it's Cruyff. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Now it's Cruyff. And he's intervened well there.
Nuno Mendes.
Thuram produces the perfect tackle there. Roberto Carlos. And claimed it back swiftly.
Nuno Mendes.
Looking for the run. Yamal has it in a wide position. Oh, that's nice. And he was quick to react. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no...
Big header! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Oh, that one's going nowhere. Well, he can only improve on that one next time. Early ball out from the back. Cruyff. the specialist in tearing teams apart. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Yamal. It's Pirlo. And it's Mendes. And this is Hullet. In towards the back stick.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Defending of the desperate variety. Now it's Yamal. That looks a decent ball. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Bale. And that's it. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Collar on the score sheet. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
Well, the obvious standout in today's football in this system is that it provides you with extra presence in attack. With many shaky defences about, getting the right partnership in that department can pay rich dividends as long as there's a good early supply. So playing two strikers can be a real help to this team. I mean, 4-4-2 these days, Peter, gets a lot of criticism, but it's unfair. Any system can work if you've got the right players.
And Dijk does really well to win the ball there. Clarence Seedorf, Jim, a player of immense intelligence and relentless brilliance.
Yeah, he is the total midfielder, Peter. He's essentially a 10, an 8 and a 6 all in one. His tactical intelligence, his athleticism, his reading of the game, ball-winning capabilities make him a one-man counter-attacking unit. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
He gets big! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Pull it. Pull it. Ferdinand demonstrating his defensive quality there. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters, and
he rises! Van Dijk. The other side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Seedorf can so cleverly bypass the press. So what can they make of this? Cruyff. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Del Piero is herring after that one. Rafael Varane. Passing is crisp and sharp. Del Piero.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Can he get it through? Vitinha. Cruyff. Vitinha. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Real chance. Can he finish? He scored! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And it's Del Piero. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Del Piero. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mendes is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Varane promptly onto that, and that is that. Knocks it into space. Rice. Del Piero. Davids is a perfect combination of brain and brawn.
Lyon truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Maldini. And that is expertly dealt with. And it's DiMarco. This might spell danger. Now who's going to be first to this? Kvaratskhelia. Oh, he's been flattened there. Referee has just said play on. Vitinha. Oh, well measured. And this is Hullet. Oh, he's been caught on it here. It's a throw-in. Ah, he's given it away. Ibrahimovic chasing after it. Seedorf. And here's Cruyff. Thinks about the shot. And the referee brings the first half to a close. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Substitution.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Lyon can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Keeper's dealt with that.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Yamal.
That's good play from him.
Roberto Carlos crosses it in. Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Substitution in progress.
It's their second corner of the game. Terrific header! He has done it! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Certain, searing and imperious.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Pullet absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean. Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
Roberto Carlos gets a foot in here.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Roberto Carlos. Now it's Yamal. Now it's a mighty effort. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, denied brilliantly.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So will they make it count again? Varane with the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's lofted through here. And this is Cruyff.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
There's a searching pass. And smartly reclaimed. And here's Suarez. Yamal is one whose deliveries we all know about. And it's Roberto Carlos. Now it's Pullet. Roberto Carlos. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, good spread. Oh, that's well spotted. Couldn't squeeze it through. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Number 4.
Ferdinand clears.
Number 16.
And he's intervened well there.
Number
Seedorf.
Davids.
Now it's Yamal.
Number 23.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Coming on the field. Number
That's
26.
tidy. Yamal.
Number 7.
Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
Number 17. Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 9. Number 21.
Big chance, corner.
Frenkie de Jong.
So their fourth corner of the game. Punched away. Roberto Carlos being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Yamal's cross.
Lyon really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Yamal. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. They're up to 5 corners now. And the comeback is complete. A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he is going into that little black book. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here.
It's just a silly one to give away at this stage of the game.
Roll is behind this one, and this is a great chance to get themselves back square. Roll! Desperate defending required here. He can get that clear. De Jong.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And it's Hazard. And here's De Jong.
There will be 5 minutes added
Now
time.
looking to orchestrate a counter. And the through ball. It's a promising position. Yamal. And that was very necessary. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And Mendes. Pull it. Now it's Yamal. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Lyon have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The way. Well, now here is a young man who really does seem to have the whole world at his feet. Lamine Yamal, a player of barely matched potential and indeed of barely matched expectation.
And the inevitable comparisons that go along with that, Peter.
And are those comparisons justified?
Rafinha! Goal! Leon! And the game springs instantly to life.
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So, a breakthrough already. And here's Drogba. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Yamal will not want to lose out. There's the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this?
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
He's in a good position here. Very nicely done. Good spot, that.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Lyon leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Neymar. Chouameni. And the pass is intercepted. Bayer Leverkusen finding their passes. And it's Cruyff. Mendes could try cutting inside. He gets big. They've scored! They have pulled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the counter is on.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Crosses it in. Cruyff. No, that was never going to make it.
Oh, really well played.
He's shifting through the gears here. Nicely weighted ball. Rafael Varane plays it all the way forward. And that's put paid to a promising move.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? He was too tightly marked when that came his way. Not really much he could do.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup.
Climbs up big! And he's there to clear it. And that was nowhere near his best. Has a look up and drives it forward. Oh, that's nice. Adriano, and he welcomes it in. That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, super ball! It's Adriano! Goal! Leon! And they've got their lead back. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Lyon go into the lead. He's in plenty of space here. Foot in. Schneider. Lyon looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Rafinha was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And this is Ibrahimovic, over to the left. Now this could be a chance. Chance! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Certain, searing and imperious.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So the lead now is 2.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Nuno Mendes. And this is Neymar. Danger averted for now. And he's only too happy to take that back. And we hit half-time.
Lyon are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. That's the start of another 45 minutes.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Ibrahimovic. Now it's Rafinha. That's been intercepted. Berry. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Adriano! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Adriano deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. nicely intercepted. And it's Cruyff. Schneider, distributed tidily. Yamal. Schneider. And he's picked it up out wide. Looking for the run. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And no surprise, that's a booking. Nuno Mendes. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Mendes made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. Back into the middle. And that was very necessary. And that's been won straight back. Rudiger. Bayer Leverkusen looking to pass their way through. Adriano, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. And it's Schneider. And here's Drogba. And here's Neymar. Rice does really well to win the ball there. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he latch on to this? It's run loose here. Cross from Rafi. He's got tall. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Keeper's dealt with that. Bayer Leverkusen have the chance to go the other way. Gives it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
And he's found a way past. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, usually you're going to get punished.
Substitution for Leverkusen. Number 11.
We have got changes here
Neymar.
from both sides, in fact.
Number 17, Didier Drogba. Number 5, Yamal.
Adriano.
Number 9,
Lyon
Vinicius
are, of course, in a
Junior.
position to go to the
Number
bench should the
18,
need arise.
Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 23, Mane.
That defending is
Substitutions taking
unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. He's having a shot! And that wasn't far away.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Rummenigge. He can run onto that. Good read, needed to be. Chouameni. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Kvaratskhelia. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bayer Leverkusen can't breathe again. Just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Ibrahimovic could move up a gear here. And it's Mane. Schneider. Schneider cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
It's a pretty loose pass. And this is Ibrahimovic. Goes for a shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Odo engages and forces him off the ball. Ibrahimovic. And he skips past his man. Now it's Kvaratskhelia.
That was lovely, that.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I just think, though, that was selfish and a little uncalled for him. He must have been aware that he had options to his left.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Kvaratskhelia. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. And he's managed to get free. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, robust challenge. That's at the end. Lyon are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly professional manner. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, of course, Italy has always been the place to be when it comes to defensive maestros, and here is a... Oh, what a climb! It's him!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Thailand finding themselves unexpectedly behind. He's going to be disappointed with that. Ibrahimovic tries a shot! Lyon with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, smashing header! And that has been clubbed away. Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Lyon have their second corner now. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rafinha gets across to intercept that. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And here's Dembele. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Adriano is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Lyon leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Shifted it to the flank. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Now it's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. Rafinha gets into some space. The keeper gets his hands on it. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. That's Dembele. That looks a cracking ball. Suarez gets into a good position. And he gets rid in a hurry. Played out to the right. Messi! No mistake! They have come roaring back!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Great vision. It's played through for him. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Thuram deals with that comfortably. Messi. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. He's shifting through the gears here. It's Luis Suarez! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Suarez is offering a wry smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. And he's there to clear it. Lyon have the chance to go the other way. He can run onto that. And that was very necessary. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And this is Adriano. Aimed beyond the defence. Ronaldinho is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Luis Suarez. And the flag has stayed down. Up he goes! Now, who's going to be first to this? Wan-Bissaka gets good distance on it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Can he get on the end of this? The ball goes in. Oh, well played. Pirlo. Yaya Toure. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Played out towards the right wing. Mendes goes on a run down the left wing. Nuno Mendes. No, he can't get past him.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Messi. That's going right the way across. That's a shade optimistic. Now he's off and running. Rafinha. Oh, just skips past his man. Well read. The danger is averted. And we've reached half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
Votre attention, chers spectateurs. Nous vous demandons de bien vouloir garer vos véhicules uniquement dans les parkings prévus les jours de match. Merci de votre compréhension. Changement pour l'Olympique Lyonnais. Le numéro 10. Pour le remplacer,
Thailand kick off the
le
second
numéro
half.
13. Changement en cours.
Messi. There he goes, motoring forward. Drilled in low. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
Is that the first time we've seen him try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Ibrahimovic unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Can he finish? That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
They get a throw in. Ronaldinho. Out again for a throw in. Lyon different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Thuram calmly anticipates. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Short changes him with that pass. And here's the chance to counter. Thailand appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Iniesta can so cleverly bypass the press. Oh, shooting chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Lyon still have the cards to affect this game. Mendes going full steam ahead down the left flank.
Changement pour l'Olympique lyonnais. Le numéro 27, le numéro 9, Ibrahimovic, le numéro 41,
And it's
le
Pirlo.
numéro
It's
22,
very disappointing, it has to be said.
le numéro 7,
Messi
le numéro
looking to get
20,
on the end of this.
le numéro 6,
Roberto
Pirlo,
Carlos.
le numéro
Well
14,
seen. Saw that coming.
Roberto
That's
Carlos,
great positioning, so good from him.
That's a cute ball. Thuram gets over and intercepts. Pirlo. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And it's Roberto Carlos. Now it's Yamal. Aimed in towards the centre. Yamal. He rises! Goal! Lyon! And again they hit the front. Certain, searing and imperious.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Lyon take the lead. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
changement.
Time for a change in personnel. Iniesta. It's a searching pass. Nedved with the delivery. And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. And it's Mendes. Yamal. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Threads one in. And this is Ronaldo. Thuram demonstrating his defensive quality there. And this is Hullet. Yamal. Now then, the ball's come loose. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well, that pass isn't the best. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Here comes the terrific header. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Cleared away.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And he's there to make the challenge. Oh, that's fabulous. Yamal's cross. Big header! Ambitious ball here. Yamal is always looking to play quality balls. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Lyon pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. Hullet taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Lyon clearly will be very happy the way they went about things. Pretty much never lost concentration despite going ahead in an unexpected manner. I thought it was great discipline and the right temperament.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
On demande aux bénévoles de venir se présenter au PC de sécurité.